Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of February 16th through the 18th, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me, especially for the updated price list. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Knight of Cups. You've got the Queen of Swords. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so in a love situation, I feel that your ex may be thinking about you. I feel like maybe someone is wanting to come forward or communicate. And I feel like maybe this person still feels some type of way about the way things ended. I don't know. I just keep feeling like this person just feels like they want to make it up to you. Or this person is still in love with you. And I feel like this person is getting ready to approach you. Whoever it is, though, there is a strong possibility that I don't know, you might not be thrilled about who's coming forward. Either that, or for whatever reason, if you're an empath, you can feel somebody in your energy and it's just giving you a lot of anxiety. You can feel it. But I feel like somebody wants to communicate with you. Another thing that could be going on with you is that maybe you're dating, or maybe you're just kind of like dealing with more than one love interest, but it does seem like maybe you're torn because you can't decide, or you've got an anxiety because you can't decide. Maybe you're wanting to hold on to both people that you're talking to, or you just don't know who's the best person for you and it's just driving you crazy. You might have like a lot of love offers or just multiple people approaching you. And even so, I feel like whoever you're interacting with or who you cross paths with, whether it's an ex or somebody new, there may be, more so if it's somebody new, I feel like maybe there's going to be something very significant, or there's a reason why you came or cross paths with this person. There's a reason why you came together. I feel like maybe you needed to have this conversation now. Whether it goes anywhere, I don't know, but I just kind of feel like this needed to happen. You also might find yourself stressful in general over the weekend, or like busy. It seems like you can't keep up, or like something's happening too quickly and you're like, wait, I can't catch my breath, like what's happening? On a downside, it could be some sort of panic attack or anxiety attack, but if not, it's just more so you just trying to gather your thoughts, but it's like you're having a hard time feeling settled, like something's on your mind. Maybe you're waking up in the middle of the night. Maybe every time you feel like you completed one project, something else comes up and you're off and running again, like something's going on where it just seems like you're busy and you can't like really catch your breath this weekend. Now, it could be, if you are creative, that this is a lot of self-expression coming out of you. You're just kind of like expressing yourself, either verbally or with the pen, writing, typing. Maybe you're writing a story, or maybe you are making music and you're writing all these songs. Maybe you're staying in a studio because all these emotions are flooding through and you're like, oh, I need to talk about this. And you're, just busy creating. So that could actually be a good thing. I feel like you're releasing a lot. You also might just find yourself having a one-on-one conversation where you get to open up and express yourself a lot. If you have a twin flame, they might come forward. Maybe you're dreaming about them, or maybe they're gonna, reach out to you. Maybe you guys are gonna have an opportunity to talk. It seems like you're trying to tie up loose ends. Excuse me. Another thing I'm getting here is a relationship that might take off really quickly, unexpectedly. Like you just got along so good. And it might be a little scary because it's moving so quickly. That might be scary but exciting at the same time. So yeah, there's a strong possibility that if you meet somebody, the relationship just starts just moving quickly. I feel like there is love developing between people. Again, with the expression, I'm getting a lot of text messages being sent back and forth. Somebody also may be feeling insecure about their hair and is wondering what to do with it, maybe thinking about cutting it, or adding to it, or dyeing it. But I feel like somebody's stressing about their hair. Now, also, you could be, if you're an entrepreneur, I feel like maybe you're also busy with a lot of work, either with clients or, some sort of service that you offer, or if you have to ship products out, seems like you're like trying to hurry up and ship out your products. So that's good. It's possible that money could be coming in, but I feel like you're focusing more on, self-expression, communication, and maybe some emotional things. Kind of feels too like maybe somebody is flying or taking a trip. Now, if it's not a flying dream, then yeah, it could be some sort of a trip. Could be busy running errands, but I don't know. I kind of feel like somebody is actually flying in the air, like on an airplane or something. You could be dealing with an air sign, fire sign, and maybe a water sign. You also might decide that you want to take the initiative, or be proactive in going towards something that you want. Definitely seems like there's something significant about a fire sign in your life. Yeah. If it's not a fire sign, it's somebody who is taking action towards you, being assertive, being very expressive. Maybe somebody is just kind of like spilling their heart out in regards to how they feel about you. It just seems like it's happening quickly. Also, somebody might be talking about visiting you. it is a possibility of somebody like moving in. It looks like somebody's picking up their things, or everything that they have is, you know, in one bag and they're carrying it around with them and they're moving in. So it could be you. Maybe you're the one that's getting a visitor or somebody moving in. You also might have some sort of anxiousness because you can feel it happening. You know something like this is getting ready to happen. You're a little stressed about it. Maybe you feel like you're not ready. Especially too if you have been single for a long time, and then a relationship starts to develop. Maybe it's like you're not ready for it, but it's happening. I feel like you're also telepathically linked to somebody. Either you're aware of this or you are just like, you know, going through something and not realizing that is because you're connected with somebody and it's their feelings getting mixed in with yours or their thoughts. I feel like you're on a brink of change, on a brink of an ending. Something's happening, you can feel it. Maybe you've already been seeing signs. Yeah. Now, it could also be spirits. It could be that there's a lot of spirits attracted to you, especially if they're aware that you sense them. There's like multiple fire energies. One of them could be you. Kind of feels like maybe you are trying to detach or move on from a fire sign. Or one fire sign is, two fire signs are coming towards you, but one of them you just don't want to deal with. Somebody around you can be very manipulative, and you might be trying to avoid that person and just keep to yourself. It's almost like you shouldn't even have started a conversation with them, or you wished you hadn't called them because maybe they won't stop talking, or maybe I don't know, something about their life is just giving you anxiety, the things that they're talking about. I don't know. Yeah. Now, another thing, I feel like maybe you're feeling stressed or feeling some sort of energy because somebody might be doing some sort of candle work on you. If you know somebody who's into witchcraft, spell work, it's a strong possibility that this person has been burning candles, trying to get you to think about them or reach out to them. Also, if you are doing any type of spell work and you aren't necessarily trying to get anybody in particular to notice you, it's possible that, because this used to happen to me, like you're just doing like a random love spell, or attracting, you know, love into your life. It may be that one particular person always pops up every time you do that. And maybe you're like, you know, like every time I do this spell, this person calls me. Like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to somebody new, like somebody new coming to my life. So it could be that you're dealing with something like that too. Now, I do feel that there is someone that you're in alignment with. I also feel like somebody is coming to you venting about somebody, but it's making the two of you closer. Okay, there's an energy exchange going on between two people. So you're helping each other. But I am getting like something feels like you are sucking the poison from their spirit and discarding it. Almost like that movie. What is that movie? The Green Mile. I don't know if you've ever seen that, where the black guy, he was a prisoner and he had this special ability and he could like suck the poison, illnesses, or, you know, just things out of people's body, and then he'd like release it. So I don't know, I kind of feel like that's what's going on with you. That's also a real thing. I happen to have that in my chart. It is Ashleisha. So if you look and see if you have like your rising sign or any planets in Ashleisha, you have that ability. It's like you remove poisons from people, which makes sense because I always joke and call myself like a demon slayer or a demon tamer, and it's just like, yeah, because you have some sort of ability to remove poison, but it's also kind of like the same thing as being like a healer. It's like you get sick of it. But I kind of feel like I said, it feels like something's a mutual exchange. It doesn't seem like this is all you. So it's like you are helping them and they're helping you in some way. The downside about this is that somebody might be involved with somebody, or somebody's just dating and not really looking for a commitment, but there's just like a strong connection between the two of you. I do feel like you are tapped into someone's energy, and there could be some sort of thought exchange going on as well. Maybe you send them indirect messages and then they send you indirect messages. Somebody's also either praying for you. You might be praying for each other. Like two people are praying for each other really hard. Yeah. So it could be that two people are trying to heal each other from a distance. It's more like remote healing. I also feel that two people would not have known each other had it not been for either an air sign or a fire sign. One thing I'm seeing is that somebody is not wanting, they're having intrusive sexual thoughts. Either you're having them about somebody or they're having it about you. I feel like somebody's like, oh, I don't mean to think of them that way, or I didn't mean to have that thought. But it's like they're very intrusive, and it's like you can't stop it. It just keeps happening, it's just popping up. If it's not for somebody in particular, it just might be in general, like you're having intrusive sexual thoughts. Um, mm, I feel like a spirit is also trying to communicate with you, but I kind of feel like initially the spirit is giving you anxiety. Like your senses are just like overactive when the spirit comes around. Um, but I feel like the spirit is just trying to comfort you or to relay some sort of message to you. Eventually, I do feel like you're going to receive the message and stop feeling heightened around this energy. You're going to calm down. Um, in love, I just feel like somebody's really attracted to you. And I feel like they're nervous talking to you. But they're going to calm down. You're going to calm them down. Somebody normally has a hard time trusting people, but they trust you. And in general, I feel like your weekend is going to be very passionate. Like you're going to feel very passionate about things, whether it's your art or romance. It just seems very passionate. Okay, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have Patience, the Thinking Man, Angel of Strength, overall energy, man holding a coin. Okay. So, overall energy, it seems like maybe there's an opportunity being presented to you. But it seems like it's taken a long time. Something has taken a long time to form or manifest. So Spirit is asking you to be patient in regards to some situation that you're going through. You are also being encouraged to have no fear and to push forward with in regards to something that you want. Like I said, I feel like you're very passionate. Now, somebody also may be just taking their dear sweet time approaching you. They are like slow as molasses. I feel like someone is also indirectly asking you to wait for them or to be patient for them. Or this might be a message from your, I don't want to say, not spirit spouse, somebody who actually exists, but in spirit, they're just like, if you guys were interacting with each other in spirit, they would be like, okay, give me a chance. I'm like taking care of some things in my life right now, and then I'm on my way to you. And you don't have to wait. I'm not telling anybody to wait. But maybe you already kind of like felt like you were supposed to. And it's like you're living your life. You know, it's not like you're just waiting. It's like you're living your life. But your person, that's for you, like if they could be talking to you in spirit, they're just kind of like letting you know, like, I'm on my way. It's just that they're doing things before they get to you, or before you guys come together. And even if you guys do come together, it's like, even though I feel like things hit it off really fast, it may be some frustration, because then it starts to slow down and you're like, what happened? So it could be a little frustration with that. You also are getting, in this portion of the reading, something in regards to an air sign, a Leo, and maybe an earth sign. I feel like you're being told to take your time, and that you don't have to rush into anything. But I do feel like you are approaching something with logic. And if you have to make any decisions, I feel like you want to make sure that you understand something clearly before you agree to it. I feel like you do have angels around you, encouraging you, like silently encouraging you, and just kind of like walking by your side. And I feel like they're comforting you or consoling you. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.